Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be looking at the Bravaa M6 by iRobot, iRobot's latest and greatest mopping robot. Today we're going to be testing out a theory that distilled water leaves less tire streaking on the M6 versus regular tap water and solution. So right now I have distilled water filled in this one with cleaning solution through iRobot's cleaning solution, and regular tap water with cleaning solution. And the Bravaa M6 is already loaded with a reusable mopping pad that is clean. So right now we're going to load in the distilled water. We're going to run it for 2 or 3 laps in one area, and then we're going to run the tap water in a different area, and we're going to see what the tire streaking results are. So I just started the Bravaa M6. Right now the cleaning settings I have it on is standard, and we have it on the highest jet spray amount. So as you can see, it has started its cleaning process. This is a little section of the house that the dogs come in and out of, so it tends to stay pretty dirty. So we're just going to check and see how well the Bravaa M6 does. As you can see, before, you can see there's some streaks on the floor here, so we're going to see how this does. We're doing the distilled water first, so we're going to see how well this does. Okay, so the Bravaa M6 is now flipping around. I've also heard from other users of the M6 that using distilled water on extended mode seems to decrease the tire streaking effect. I chose this area because it has better lighting to see if there's actually truly left tire streaks from the Bravaa M6. So we'll let it do a couple more passes, and then we will wait for it to dry, and we'll start the next round with just the tap water, and we'll see what the results are. Overall, this mopping robot has been pretty well for us. It cleans very well. I've had no issues. It runs very well at night, very quiet. I also like that it links with the i7, which we have. Okay, so it's just coming up on its fourth or third pass. So once it reaches the end here, we will pause the robot and we will switch tanks and we will move it over just a little bit so we can get a full comparison. So we will go ahead and pause it here. We will grab this tank out. So it does pretty well for holding water wise, even on the highest setting. So we'll set this one over here. This is a distilled water. Let's grab our tap water. Put that in our Bravaa M6. Close the lid. And now let's move our Bravaa M6 to about right here. Move some dog food out of the way. And we will start. So as you can see, this side is starting to dry a little bit. And so far, from what I can tell, it's still drying, so it's going to be hard to tell, but just from these couple first little laps here, it doesn't look like the streaking was too bad. But we will wait for the entire floor to dry before we make our final call. So right off the bat, I kind of noticed is this first line that it just did, is you can notice the two tire tracks here more than you can when it did it over here. And it might just be that the lighting is different over here. I'm not 100% sure, but that's the way it looks to me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'd also like to mention that there is an iRobot Facebook group, so if you own iRobot products, or even if you don't, and you'd like to just join the group and chat, I will leave a link to that in the description. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, like this video, comment, it'd be greatly appreciated. So we'll let it do one more pass, and then we'll let the floor dry, excuse me, and then we will see what the results are. I'm using the same settings as I did for the distilled water, standard cleaning mode, high jet spray. Don't mind my dogs in the background there. So we'll let it make its last round up here. Alright, we will pause it here. We will send it back to its base. And we will wait for this to dry. So as the Bravaa M6 is making its way back to its base, We'll wait for